All right, everybody, here we are. It's May 11th, Friday, day 102. Day 102. Okay, we stayed at the Wilcox North shelter. So what they got is, you come across the Wilcox South shelters. I say shelters because there's two of them. There's an older one and a newer one. Newer one has bunks. And then 1.8 miles further north, you get the Wilcox North shelter, which is just one shelter. It's just an older one. Probably someone, I think Maple, stayed there the day before, had commented in the book that he thought it's probably the least used shelter on the AT. Just because, I mean, it's so close to the other two, and one of those being a really nice new shelter, it just looks like not too many people stay there. But anyway, I stayed there. You know, there were mice, or at least a mouse, decent sized mouse, big mouse, that I saw. And also I noticed in the shelter, there's a freaking bird's nest. And sure enough, after I get to bed, I was doing some trip planning, and in flies this freaking bird. And he gets in his nest, and then he's making all kinds of noise. So I got a bird in there. I got a mouse running around. He's doing laps through the rafters. Middle of the night, there's a freaking owl screeching. There's what sounded like a coyote or something else, you know, making noises. At one point, you know, I'm out lying there. I'm trying to go to sleep. I got my iPod on. I was listening to the radio. And I feel this breeze. I'm like, oh, the wind kicked up. I turn my headlamp on. And no, the bird's freaking flying over my head. He's like about 3 feet above me, just hovering, flapping his wings. I feel like I'm out of an episode of Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. I got the freaking mouse running laps. I got birds flying over me, owls screeching, other creatures making noises, all this stuff going on. The mouse is like crunching on whatever the heck he's eating, you know, because all my stuff was put up in the bear box. So it wasn't any, you know, he couldn't get any of my stuff. I didn't have anything with me. But it was just crazy. But, you know, I slept pretty good. Except for every once in a while, you know, you'd wake up because you'd hear freaking, you know, a mouse running his laps, you know. And then the other thing is the floor. So you get these wooden slats, wooden boards, right? And they're, you know, most of your floors are solid floors. Well, these wooden boards, there's gaps in between them. Anywhere from 1/4 inch to sometimes a full inch. Okay, so below, you know, you're about 6 inches, 6 to 8 inches off the ground. So below the floorboards, you know, in between, you can see the ground below you. And there's leaves under there. So sure enough, half the night, a freaking mouse is running under the shelter, all through the leaves. So you hear him right under you. And like I'm waiting for him to pop his head through the slats, like right next to me, you know, and start messing with me. So he's under me, he's above me. I got birds flapping all over the place, owls. It was just crazy. But I did get some halfway decent sleep. Got back on the trail at 7:30 this morning. We're going to do 22 point something, close to 23 miles to the October mountain shelter. That's our plan. It's supposed to be in the 50s today, sunny, so we got a good day to do that. And then we're going to get rain tonight. Rain will start early morning hours, 2 a.m. or something, last time I checked. And then rain tomorrow. And what I'm thinking of doing tomorrow is just, I'm about 11 miles from Dalton, Massachusetts, and you have to walk right through the town. So if it's going to be raining, so my option was I was going to look at going 25 miles to a shelter, because that's the next shelter. You know, after I leave October, that's the next. I think there's one like 8 miles, but, you know, that's the next one that's reasonable. You know, reasonable distance without going a real short distance. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe do the 11 miles tomorrow morning in the rain to Dalton. I gotta walk right through Dalton, right by hotels, food places, and then I might just stop, get a room for the night. That will allow me to get a good lunch, a good dinner, and a good breakfast the next morning. And then if I do a couple 20s Sunday and Monday, that would put me right back on track near, I think it's Bennington, Vermont, which is another good resupply place. And that's originally where I was going to stop. I was going to hike through the Bennington and stop on Monday, and I can still do that. I'm just adding an extra town stay. So I just have to bump up to, do back-to-back 20s if I do the 11 tomorrow. But like I said, the weather tomorrow looks like the worst day weather-wise, so I might do that. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can get you some views today. All right, as you can tell, that's Upper Goose Pond. Imagine that. You can hear the geese. Hadn't filmed much today because I hadn't had very many views. Basically been in the woods all day. I'm over 13 miles in of the 22.8. Been in the woods most of the day. That's other than that one view I showed you at the top of that one climb. Had that. And then, of course, the pond here, which is nice. So I've just been getting a lot of woods. This at least, opens up, has the pond, something to look at, but most of the stuff I've been in just woods. So it's a beautiful day, but even on the other climb I did, you do a climb and you get no view, you just get woods. So right now Massachusetts is still behind Connecticut, unless hopefully I'll get some views, if not today, tomorrow, when I go up Greylock and all that stuff. But this is pretty right here. But yeah, that's why I didn't video much earlier. It was just woods. So all right, well, if we get any views, I'll be sure to show you. All right, everyone, day 103. We're gonna combine 102, 103. I didn't do much videoing yesterday. Didn't have many views. Did some climbing and stuff, but never gave me any views except that one, and then of course the pond. Made it to the October Mountain Shelter last night. 22.8 miles. Got there a little bit after 5, so made real good time. There was a section hiker there, a couple guys tenting, and then a couple northbounders, Bolton, Big Tuna, who I hiked with earlier in the day a little bit. They came. I met them back in Damascus when I took a 0 for the snow. So it was good to see them again. But anyway, good night's sleep. It was supposed to be raining right now, but they've changed the forecast. Rain is coming probably between 10 and 1, 10 and 2. Just less than a 1/4 inch, so they've really cut back, less than 1/10 of an inch, I think. So hopefully it should just be little sprinkle showers, nothing much. It was supposed to be about a 1/2 inch of rain, but so anyway, by 2 o'clock hopefully I'll be in Dalton, Massachusetts. You got to walk right through there. I'm getting a hotel at the Shamrock Inn or whatever it's called. That's my plan, is to stay there, resupply just a little bit. Mainly I just need to resupply on some snacks. I think I got enough breakfast, lunch, and dinners to last me to Monday, because Monday I plan on stopping at Bennington, so it'll really just be 2 days of hiking and then another town stop. So, but I'm trying to make sure that I keep fooded up, keep my calories going. I felt pretty good yesterday because I've been eating the last couple of days, doubling up on my dinners and stuff, And like yesterday, that 22.8, you know, I did that in 9+ hours, a little more, and felt prety good. You know, the terrain wasn't bad, so that helped, but I felt pretty good. So so like I said, it's 11.8 to Dalton today, so we'll do that. Then we'll have a chance if we need to wash any clothes, we can do that. Do a little minor resupply, get a good lunch, good dinner, and probably a good breakfast heading out tomorrow. And then try to head Sunday and Monday. We're looking for, you know, back-to-back like 20-mile days to get me to Bennington. So be good to rest up and be able to bang out that 40-ish miles over 2 days. And that'll get me out of Massachusetts into Vermont on Monday. So that's the plan. And if there's anything good going on in Dalton, we'll kind of catch you up on some of that. All right, everybody, I just wanted to give you a view of pretty much what I've been seeing for the last several days. This is pretty much Massachusetts that I've seen, most of it. Probably 90% just woods. So not real exciting. However, you know, not super difficult terrain. So I'm appreciative of that. And it's not terrible. You see the green, that's kind of cool. But hopefully Mount Greylock, I think it's tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or Monday I'll hit it. But I got, looks like a bunch of climbs tomorrow and Monday morning. So the next day and a half, or the last day and a half of Massachusetts starting tomorrow, a bunch of climbs. So hopefully we'll have some good, like, kind of cool views. But anyway, you know, it's not bad. You go through some of these kind of pine forests, which the cool thing about those is you can smell the pine. So that's kind of cool. I know you can't smell it on your TV, but that kind of makes it nice. You know, at least smelling that. So it's not, you know, you have to be able to kind of embrace woods. You know, that's what you got here. But I will say this, like I did with Connecticut, at least, you know, you got green. You know what I mean? So things are greening up, makes it look pretty. You have to be able to enjoy the beauty in what you got. You know, people are used to all these great big views, and sometimes this is your view for days. You have to learn how to like it. So anyway, that's what we got. If we get any interesting views, we'll show them. Otherwise, I might film a little bit as we go into Dalton, just so you can see that.